In this video, I'm taking you through an entire spine mobility flow. So we're going to incorporate a lot of rotation, a lot of twisting to help open up your body and incorporate your breath as well. Best thing is, it's only 10 minutes, all right? Let's go ahead and begin. Begin this flow standing with the hands behind your head. You're going to extend the spine as you inhale and flex the spine forward as you exhale. Make sure that you incorporate this breath with each of these movements, helping to open up the spine and moving at the rhythm of your breath. Let's take this into spine rotation and hinging from our hips. Take a small step forward with your right foot. You're going to extend your left arm straight up towards the ceiling. With your right arm, you're going to travel down the inside of the right leg, hinging from the hips, bending the right knee. From there, you're going to rotate back up all the way to your start, feeling this beautiful rotation through your trunk. Think about how far you can push your hips back as you rotate your spine, keeping the left arm alive and your gaze facing that hand. Pair your inhale as you hinge your hips back, diving down the inside of the right leg, and exhaling to spiral back up tall. We will complete 5 total here. Go ahead and transfer to the other side. Align your left heel with your right toes. Reach the right arm towards the ceiling. Left arm's going to travel on the inside of this left leg. Hinging your hips back, pushing through this right arm into the air, and feeling this beautiful rotation through your spine. Inhaling to come down, and then exhaling to spiral back up. Try to keep tension in the arms. It will help you open up the trunk even further with each of your rotations. Inhaling to windmill down, stacking your shoulders, pushing your hips back, and then exhale to come back up tall. Go ahead and reach both arms overhead here. Take a dive down towards the floor and walk your hands out. You're going to come into a stacked 4-point here. Bring your right hand behind your head, and I want you to rotate from the middle of your back. You're going to inhale, open on the right side, and then exhale, rotate back down. Notice my hips stay in the same spot. They don't move as I rotate here. Inhaling to open and exhaling to come back down. You'll complete 5 on each side. Let's transfer to the other side. Be mindful that one side might be different than the other. One side might feel tighter as you rotate or more restricted, and that's totally okay. Push firmly through the arm that's connected with the floor and make sure your hips stay stacked over your knees. Just incorporate the inhale as you open and exhale as you close. Come into a brief rest position here. Push your hips back over your heels and take a breath. We're going to come into a lunge position, starting with your right foot forward, left leg behind, and both hands on the inside of your right foot. Go ahead and find this position, staying active in your legs. From here, we're going to take the inside arm, our right arm, up into a letter T. Hold for a moment here, stacking the arms, and then inhaling to reach overhead. Exhaling back, and then rotating back to the floor. Here we go. We're going to reach up and inhale overhead, exhale back, and all the way down. Take a moment, find it, reach the arm, inhale overhead, exhale, and all the way back to the floor. Pause right here, untuck your back foot, and then just go ahead and shift back, take a brief hamstring stretch. Push into child's pose and take a moment. Let's set up with the left leg forward, tucking the back toes of the right, pushing into your lunge, both hands on the inside of the left foot. From here, staying active in the legs, extending that left arm, inhaling overhead, exhaling back, and rotating back to the floor. And again, here we go, reaching the arm up and creating that long inhale to exhale and back down. Making sure your legs stay active. Let's do one more. Reach the arm, overhead, back to the letter T, and rotate your spine. Pausing here, back leg to the floor. Gently shift it back into a hamstring stretch, just briefly, and then pushing back to child's pose. Go ahead and make your way onto your back here. We're going to lay down gently. Just check in with the body for a moment. And then taking the hips to one side, we're going to stack the knees as well as the hips. From that position, I'm going to take my left arm to a goalpost, and then I'm just going to breathe in this twist. Holding my position, allowing my rib cage to open, and letting my diaphragm move across my belly here as I breathe. Let's go ahead and transfer to the other side. Hips are stacked, knees are stacked. Arm is at a goalpost here. Your gaze can also follow that arm as you hold this twist and breathe. Go ahead and check in with the body here. Maybe rock the knees side to side. Take a few normal breaths. And then we're going to take a nice big stretch, elongating those legs out on the floor and the arms overhead here. Just reach everything long for a moment. You can give the knees a brief hug and make your way up to a seated position. We're coming into a brief seated spine twist, holding the knee, other hand behind, gaze over the shoulder. An inhale and a full exhale. Go ahead and switch your sides here. Tall spine, turn the head, full breath in and full breath out. Go ahead and repeat one more each side. Great job. You are all done with this 10-minute spine mobility flow. Go ahead and come all the way up, take a big stretch overhead, and thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel amazing in your body after this practice.